This is episode 2 of Brink's legendary pump track. So in the first video, we essentially built a pump track. We did so much in 2 days building. We got the double roller, this big cambered boob, which needs a name. Can you guys kick this thing off and name this feature, please? In the backyard trails, when we had the water-based aqua ocean theme, we had one of those that was called the tortoise, I believe. That's right, isn't it?
I think it was, yeah.
The turtle or the tortoise? Yeah. Don't know the difference. Someone might be able to expand on that too.
I know.
What?
Turtle is water one, and tortoise is a land one.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Should we call it the terrapin? Ocean theme for lockdown. Compound is the mountain theme, isn't it?
Yep.
Brink. Come up with a good name for that, and that builds the theme. So we've got this cool berm, which we spruced up last night, and it's starting to dry and crack nicely in the sun, which is good news. That means the dirt's baking and going hard, ready for tyres, because we're going to want to test ride this thing soon. So today, I want to be the last day where I've got the digger and the dumper on hire. And that means just piling dirt everywhere, digging it from around the back of that barn, bringing it round and dotting it about in what I think is to be I think I have a plan, but having read the comments from the first video, you guys have already started to sort of inspire ideas that I want to build in. So coming out of this berm, we added a roller before, and we've got a straight here, and as you can see, Jamie's very far into shaping a berm, which we've done with dumper, the digger. Jamie's sort of patting it in, and we've found some better dirt deep underground, which is good news. So that means we can do more elaborate features. So this straight, for me, is going to be all about generating speed. It points slightly downhill. We know that pump bumps, tabletops, anything where you can really work the bike are great for generating speed. So I have to do that, but we can't finish this straight because this is my only access with the dumper truck. So we need to keep this bit open. So that's why Jamie's working on the berm. Then we're going to kind of sort out the first 2 features here, leave a gap, and let me show you now. It's a lot of information being passed over. What I think. So I'd like the pump track to split here from a pump track to a jump track. So if you rail this corner really fast, I'd like the first optional line to be whether you jump out of the end of the berm like a shark fin from there to there, or you pump out of the berm and use that landing as a takeoff and land in another roller. Okay, just like berm, roller, roller, which can form a shark fin step down pump or a pump to double. This all needs moving around. We're just dumper trucking hard. And then what some of the guys inside talked about was having a jump in the track, and I thought what better way for everyone here to kind of work on tricks, have fun, than a mulch jump. So I'm going to build a mulch jump in those nettles so that the line splits from the berm to a jump line through here. You can be jumping rollers, getting loads of speed, and they can do lunch break backflips, and people who come and ride it can also learn tricks. And then on this roller here, we make it another big cambered one, which you guys are going to name, that splits wide, it's double width. We can then go out this way, through the fire, and then into a big 180 corner that links back to the pump bumps. That's how it's going to come full circle. That is the infinite perpetual line with an option to do a trick after your 99th lap. What do you think?
Me?
Yeah.
I think it's great.
I think it's rad. And what that does is creates loads of space in the middle around our landfill site to build a barbecue patio area, but also for more and more lines to stem off of this pump track, like I did in lockdown. But I don't know how many episodes this series is going to have, because this is episode 2 and we've already almost got a loop. But we're going to go into a build laps now, and you guys can watch all of these piles of loose earth be spruced up, shaped and manipulated into one of the most creative bike shop pieces of artwork. And later on we go and look inside the shop and sort my bike out. Let's do this, build laps. happening so fast. Second episode, and I can show you an entire start to finish loop of a pump track which will ride. We haven't built a roll in, we haven't built all the bonus additional features, all the additions, everything that's going to make this really kind of special. But it required a pump track initially, and Jamie, while I've been away, has completed the pump track. So this berm, actually, where did we get to last time? We were here, weren't we?
Yeah.
On this roller. It didn't all get built in this order, because using the dumper truck and the digger with kind of blocking yourself with access, we've done it all in a weird order, but it's done. I'm really, really, really happy that in the exit of that berm, we added that roller. If the berm continued all the way to there, I know now it would have been too slow just to cruise around that berm. So you can pump there, pump there. Now this double roller is all elevated off the ground. That would be pretty straightforward to double up, I'd say. You could also pick up off of that roller, manual the whole straight. It might be possible to ride it as a step up. It'll definitely be possible to ride it as a step down into that berm. And this will be the straight, I think, where all the speed through the whole pump track, so that every lap you build speed after speed after speed, get quicker, 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 is going to come from this straight, because it points downhill and that berm is going to be fast. It's only 90 degrees, so you don't really rail it, you just rip it. It feels like you're hardly even on a berm like this. I'd love to be able to jump down into it, but I'm talking a lot about what you guys can see, but I'm excited. It's very rare that you build this many features and don't ever test them. So this is all going to be tested as like a virgin track that's not had any tyres on it. But looking at it, with it being a pump track, I'm pretty sure it's going to work. This dirt, we finally hit some really good primo dirt. This sort of yellow, beigey stuff, which is full of clay. It's not the best when it's wet, but when it dries, it bakes, it cracks, and it looks like that. And you know that that is going to rip. It'll be so fast coming down that hill, hitting this turn. If you go out the top, you probably go through that window, but people should be able to stay in the corner. Then we did a split line. So the pump track, to link back to the start, has to head that way. The fastest exit point of this corner is going to be the widest. So if you stay high with a bigger radius, you'll lose less speed. So I wanted to use all that speed and go straight. It's not been built yet. It's going to happen in the next episode. I'm going to build a mulch jump. So to go back to the start, we've gone with the roller theme because it's slightly uphill, so you can pump. Jamie's put a good camber on that one, so the two rollers, the two lines actually join together, but it cambers this way so you can produce a bit of turn, and then it cambers the other way to set you up for that corner. That berm, I think we need to add a bit more to the exit of, and definitely these rollers. I've seen now we need to add some dirt to the outside because berms work so much better when you come in wide. I think the ideal riding line for this will be here, whereas right now it's over there, which will mean if you're not looking ahead, you'll follow the path of that and you'll square off this turn. You won't be able to rail it. So you can see the way it joins back in, back over that pile of primo dirt. If we build that up higher, you might even be able to jump out the berm into that roller and then you're back in. So how many features are there? We're yet to build a roll in, but 1, 2, the one that you guys are naming, 3, 4th is the berm, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's pretty rad. 12 places to pump, 12 places to rail corners, 12 places to just have fun on your bike. And that's a 360 perpetual endless loop of biking. That's why pump tracks are sick. And we haven't even talked about riding it backwards.
Oh,
I know, it's true, isn't it?
That's so true.
Changes everything. You can ride pump tracks both ways. We're going to go inside to Brink now because they've got a very, very cool project on, which we're going to go and check out, and I'm going to sign some stuff. Cam's given my bike a full service, by the way, like a proper service.
You had a missing bolt here.
A missing bolt on my brake?
Underneath.
That's a nightmare. Gave my dropper post a little spruce up, didn't you? T&W Steez. Everyone touch that.
Oh, lovely.
It's good. Thank you, Cam. That looks perfect. Thanks so much. This is ready to rock. Can't wait. A lot of you will recognise this frame and this bike, the Marin San Quentin 3. This, if you're new to the channel, because I haven't ridden mine for a little while, this is the frame that I designed with Marin to just embody and encompass all the fun attributes of mountain biking and build it into one bike, which for me must be a hardtail. And this one is great for dirt jumps, pump tracks. It's unbelievable at riding downhill. I've taken the San Quentin to Revolution Bike Park, some of the roughest, steepest tracks in the country, and it's excelled. And it's reminded me that I must get out on my one. I built a really trick setup of this very frame earlier in the year, and Brink have had a delivery of the San Quentin 3 frames, and I'm about to sign 4 of them, 4 large frames, which are next week going to be built into complete bikes with a custom build kit. So before I sign them, these 4 frames are going to be built up very similarly to my build. So they're going to have Öhlins forks, Continental tyres, they're going to be 12 speed with the new Shimano drivetrain, they're going to have a dropper post, I think they're going to have rad bars, stem, everything. They're going to be super custom, and then I'm going to sign them all on the top tube here. then they're going to have a clear dyed bro to protect it. So we've definitely got 4. So should I write 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, so everyone knows which one they have if they buy one? Yeah. Because these are the supercar, the F1 car.
I'm going to buy one.
Of hardtails. You're not allowed, Ben. I'll do hashtag as the number, yeah? How does it work on like...
It would be like
Ferraris?
1-4.
Is that how they do it on Ferrari?
On a Ferrari, yeah,
Okay.
probably. Or 1D4.
I'm nervous. What does that mean?
Like D of in Italian, I think.
It's not Italian, mate.
Mate, I'd be so nervous if I was you.
There you go, I'm just going to leave it like that. So that is going to go up for sale. I'm joking.
Nice.
1 of 4.
Oh, very nice.
It's not bad, is
And
it?
now you know how to do this.
Yeah.
Done enough Hellfair leaflets, haven't you?
Like 10,000, yeah. That looks sick.
That's very nice.
Actually, I
mate.
kind of like that.
That's really cool.
I might start signing some of my own stuff.
Can you sign my bike?
Yeah? Yeah, that would be perfect. Right, let's do the other 4. They're going to look good built up. In episode 3 of the pump track build, Big Finn here at Brink, over in the shop, is going to build one of these up. So we'll film a complete bike so you can see what you're getting next week. But they're cool, aren't they? I like it when bike brands do frame only, so shops can make them into something rad. For you guys, let's do this one, just floating.
Whoa.
2 of 4. Yo!
Very cool.
2 quarters. Can you hold that, please?
Yeah.
Let that dry. They're good looking colour, aren't they?
They're lovely, mate. Match your hoodie.
It's still very much up for debate in life whether these are orange or red. Me and Ben have never ever
they're
sorted this
definitely
out.
orange.
They're so red. 3 of 4.
Very cool.
Custom, bruh.
Here.
This is exciting. I like doing stuff like this. And then finally, number 4. Sit on the big armchair for this one.
Oh.
4 of 4.
Wow, I'd want 4 of 4.
Do you think that one looks most trick?
Yeah. Definitely.
Sick. Alright, done. So we're going to go out and plan episode 3 of the pump track build. Well, I'm definitely going to build a rolling because I want to test it. So the next video will be riding that thing. We've got a good few weeks of sun coming up, I hope. So it'll bake, it'll hard pack, and then we'll get on to building the mulch jump too. Oh, also, I've been asked to unbox this package from Dyed Bro.
They're cool.
That one's actually rad. Looks like a pirate's, like a 2021 hippie pirate's hat.
2021.
This is too heavy to be this is too heavy to be a Dyed Bro kit.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, can you grip the box with your knees?
Oh,
Mate, it's so obvious what it is already. It's a skateboard deck, isn't it? Ah!
yes.
Sick! That's sick.
Flip it
To
around.
Matt Jones, keep on rocking. No way!
Whoa.
It's actually rad.
That is sick.
How cool is that? I'm going to build it up and skate it. I'm not very good at skateboarding. I'll take it to Corby next. Should we go to Corby on this?
I'd love to see you on that.
So, what happened, Matt? How did you break both ulnars and spiral fracture your humerus? Well, that's really nice. So, episode 3, we'll be back at Brink with Jamie, myself, Ben, riding that thing. I can't wait. And we'll explain what we're going to do with the next one. Hope you enjoyed the build laps. Hope you enjoyed the series. Thank you to Brink. Well, thank you for this, organising this for Dyed Bro. I love that. And myself and Ben will have a very, very exciting announcement to do with Hellfair and Dyed Bro coming very, very soon. I think that spelled it out perfectly what we're talking about. But in the meantime, you're all legends. Legends.